The following video is brought to you by OctoVPN. OctoVPN is the best gamer VPN out there, including unlimited data, customizable packages, and also DDoS protection on every connection. They take advantage of OVH game servers, which is key to have a low latency connection within the game you're playing. And most importantly, their prices are super reasonable and there is a plan for everyone out there. Check out the link in the video description down below to learn more about OctoVPN today. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we got a very interesting one, and we're going to be talking how Rockstar Games has potentially canceled their next major game. Now, as most of you probably already know, the Bully series is a staple to Rockstar Games, and according to leaks and rumors from years ago, Rockstar was working on a predecessor that would be releasing sometime within the year of 2020. And we actually got even more leaks a couple months ago that Rockstar was doing casting calls as well as motion capture for the game itself. Now, in a crazy turn of events over the past couple days, we now know that Rockstar has potentially canceled the game and completely canceled the project itself. So the story we're going to be getting into in just a quick minute here is an absolute roller coaster, so I recommend you guys stick around for the entire video to get the full story, but if you have not already, be sure to drop a like and also subscribe down below for more daily videos just like this. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right on into this video. So just a quick background for anyone that doesn't know, the Bully series is a staple by Rockstar, and so far there has only been one game in the series that was released over 13 years ago. Now, the original Bully game was an absolute staple because it was revolutionary in the way it handled physics and also mechanics of a video game. Over 13 years ago, it was very advanced what Rockstar was doing with the game, and obviously if you play it now, it isn't anything special, but that really set a precedent for Rockstar to release a second one for the years to come. Now, over the past couple days, we started learning more information about an alleged developer that used to work at Rockstar Games, and he did provide enough information for us to know that he did in fact work there. Now, according to the alleged developer, he did say that Bully 2 would have been about Jimmy Hopkins spending his summer vacation at his stepdad's house. Players would be able to explore both a nearby summer camp and a town, and the antagonist in the storyline would have been Jimmy's new step-siblings. Now, apologies to the people that didn't play the original Bully and don't really know who I'm talking about when I refer to Jimmy, however, that is pretty much the storyline that he laid out, and he also gave a bit more information on it. Now, the juicy info comes a little bit later when we find out that Bully 2 was unexpectedly cancelled, and the developer that we were just talking about leaking this information was laid off the company before the project could even be finished. Now, according to other leaks that we received before this one, we did know that Bully 2 was supposed to be a AA title, not a AAA title like GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2. It was going to be a smaller title by a smaller Rockstar team, and it was supposed to be a little bit of a transition between Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 6. It was supposed to be released between the two games as a little transition point for players to play a new game. Now, if this news is in fact true, this is actually some pretty big news because Rockstar has been working on Bully 2 for a couple of years now. As I mentioned earlier, Rockstar did casting calls as well as motion capture for the game, and clearly they were working on it with a lot of different studios, and they even bought out a complete studio in India to allegedly work on the project as well. In my eyes, I see a definite change in how Rockstar is doing games. According to Strauss Zelnick, which did an interview about 2 weeks ago, it is pretty clear that Rockstar is definitely going to be changing their direction in terms of video games and focusing more on online games instead of heavy single player games. That said, Bully 2 was supposed to be a single player only game, and if you line up the pieces between the interview and this news, it is pretty clear why the game may have been cancelled. Now, one big thing to note here is that Rockstar did not officially announce Bully 2 as of yet, so that does mean that they really don't have to put out any kind of public statement regarding it, so they can just let it go, and we're going to be left only with the news that we can find from leakers and other people in the community, but so far that is pretty much all we know as of the moment, besides some other little bits. Now, I personally was really looking forward to playing Bully 2. I thought it would be really refreshing to get a smaller AA game between GTA 6 and Red Dead Redemption 2, however, it seems like that is not going to be happening. Now, this could be good news for GTA 6, since that does mean that Rockstar will be having more manpower to produce it, however, that is still very, very upsetting to see a whole game go to waste because the project was cancelled. Now, one big thing to note here is that all employees of Rockstar Games and pretty much any game developer or publisher out there do sign NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, when they join the company, and that pretty much means that you can't talk about projects that you worked on, so the alleged developer that gave out information did not put out his name for obvious reasons. Now, unfortunately, Bully 2 is not the only game that Rockstar has cancelled recently. They also cancelled their other game called Agent. Now, Agent wasn't really widespread out because Rockstar didn't give that much information, however, they did officially announce it, and it was supposed to be an investigation cancellation themed game on a heavy focus to detail and storyline, and that was eventually cancelled as well. So it seems like that two of the biggest story heavy games that Rockstar wanted to put out were cancelled, and that does again line up with the idea that Rockstar is shifting more towards online instead of heavy single player content. So I'm going to be keeping an eye very closely on the story over the next coming days and weeks, and I'm going to report any new information to you guys on this channel, because if this is in fact true, that is a very big turning point in Rockstar and also a very big blow to the community that was looking forward to it. But either way, that is pretty much all the information we know as of the moment. I really want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. First off, were you excited to play Bully 2? And second off, do you think it is right for Rockstar to cancel a game just because they are focusing more on online instead of single player? Let me know all your thoughts in those comments down below. I really want to hear from you guys. But either way, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for today. If you guys enjoyed this video or if you learned something new, make sure you guys drop a like. And also, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe down below for more daily videos just like this. But either way, thank you very much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. And I'll be sure to see you guys tomorrow with yet another video just like this. But until then, have an awesome day, and I'll be sure to talk to you guys then.